you get to basically tease the little feud with Andre there, and then eventually, like you said, you got to work with Andre all those days in a row. What was it like on the road with a guy like that? You know, obviously he was good friends with you, but there's some stories of him not liking some people and him putting down a good amount of beer.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Andre, of course, he was a giant. You know, the Big Show is a well-proportioned big man. I tell folks, if you've seen the movie Princess Bride, perfect casting. They needed a giant, they got Andre. It was, he was a different kind of, but he could also be a very lonely man. I mean, being that big is very hard. You know, you can't fit in the showers, you can't fit in cars. You know, you sit on toilets, sometimes they break. I mean, you know, a tough life for a big man. So he could be a lonely guy too. And, you know, but also he drank a lot, but, you know, grew up in France drinking all the time anyway. So, but I had a good relationship with Andre. Actually, I worked with Andre very early in my career under a mask over in Hawaii. As guys in the old WWF would go to Japan and work, they would stop back in Hawaii and do a show for Peter Maivia, the High Chief, the Rock's grandfather. And I was working for him, and so I got a chance to work with all the top guys. You know, I got crushed in 2 minutes, but, you know, so I had a rapport with Andre before I met him again in WW. What's most memorable for me personally was, you know, I grew up in Glens Falls, New York, up above Albany, up in the Adirondack Mountains, upstate. And so as a kid, my dad would drive me down to New York City, me and my three sisters, and we'd go to the circus at Madison Square Garden. You know, so as an adult to drive up in front of Madison Square Garden and see Hacksaw Jim Duggan versus Andre the Giant. I mean, it was a thrill of I got goosebumps right now telling you about it. It was a thrill of a lifetime. You know, and they're in front of over 20,000 people with a giant, and yeah, it was a great night in my career.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates.